Sketchbook number 9, guys. You're here, I'm here. Let's have a look at this thing. Alright, so I finally finished my 9th sketchbook this month. It took me a bit longer than I thought it was going to, but we're just gonna ignore that. I already started my 10th sketchbook, which is this one right here. I didn't film how I started it like I usually do because I just felt like slapping stickers on top of it instead of painting, so I thought it wasn't gonna be that interesting. So yeah, that's that, but let's put this aside and focus on this baby. So if you haven't seen it yet, I posted a video of how I decorated the cover. So I painted 3 of my original characters on the cover with gouache right here, and I wrote sketchbook number 9. So yeah, I don't know if you could watch the other video if you already have. You don't have to. I don't know, but yeah. So let's have a look inside. I started this sketchbook on the 7th of June 2019, and I finished it on the 17th of October this year. So that's like a bit more than 4 months, which is a bit longer than I thought, since the sketchbook doesn't have as many pages as my other ones usually do, since the paper is a bit thicker and everything. But oh well. So the first drawing here is this like demonish lady, I guess. I already made a sketch for her in my 8th sketchbook, so I did a drawing of her like on one of the last pages of my old sketchbook, and then I just made a colored version of her right here. Then on the next page we have a bunch of really colorful stuff, like a random study, some stuff with brush pens. I tried to, like, one of my goals for this was to just like draw more animals, but I didn't really do that. I kind of started out with it because I wanted to incorporate more animals into my art, apart from just drawing like kitsune masks everywhere. But oh well. It's not really a recurring theme throughout the sketchbook, so just in the beginning kind of. So we have a deer here with blue watercolor, some more mask stuff. I drew this lady with mice, and yeah, these girls with horns. Then we have some Zelda fan art. I drew a bokoblin. I drew my character Aiva for my webtoon. That webtoon, by the way, is on pause. I've been getting some questions about it. I want to take some more time to just develop the story more, and just, you know, take more time for the art, because I felt kind of like I started posting it too soon, and that sort of, I guess, ruined the quality of the pages that I worked on, and then I decided not to post those, so I'm kind of just taking my time with it. Then we have some Game of Thrones fan art. Didn't really turn out good. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, well. Then we got some Koroks from Zelda again, and some studies here. I usually use Line of Action for these, but I guess I use quickposes.com for those here. Alright. Well, most of the time I use Line of Action. I can really recommend that website. Then I drew some more deer, and this is like a tattoo design that a friend of mine asked for. She was like, yo, can you like draw this? And I was like, sure. Then I have this tiny gouache study here that is of like a building. It's just really small, as you can tell. It's like smaller than my hand, and I have pretty small hands. Then some watercolor hybrid stuff, like I think they're called like centaurs. Yeah, a centaur. And I kind of like how this one turned out with like the colorful bright line art. I think it's pretty cute. Then I have a drawing of Melanie Martinez and Ariana Grande here, some comic layout stuff, and me just kind of like hoping for Animal Crossing Switch to be announced. I think this was before E3, and I was just anticipating like the announcement of the game, because I've been waiting for Animal Crossing for a long time, since it's like one of my top games of all time, or game series. And yeah, I just made some fan art and was hoping for it, and then the game got announced and I'm really excited. These drawings, I think I did those when I was on lunch break during my internship last summer. Pretty sure a lot of these sketches are, I think, done in my lunch breaks. Here I drew like the alien robot exorcist girl, and this thing, I don't know why, but I really like it. It looks really silly. More alien robot exorcist girl stuff, a colored version of her, some space stuff, some strawberry tape that a friend of mine gave to me. It's really cute. There's nothing under here. Some like tags and a small redraw of a drawing I did a while ago. And a draw this in your style. I think the original artwork was by Amanda Jointer. I hope I'm not like pronouncing that name wrong, but she did a draw this in her style on her Instagram, and I thought it was really cool, so I drew this character. Then this is where Sass Girl was born. I'm sure some of you guys recognize this character. This is like the second Sass Girl, because this one kind of came first in my other sketchbook. You can also see her in the tour of my 8th sketchbook. And I decided to come up with like a friend for her who's also super sassy, so this is the second one. She has a bit more of a classy look while she is a bit more sassy. Then this was a drawing for one of the Discord weekly challenges. Those will also come back soon, by the way. This was the first one. I think the prompts were alien, summer drink, and watermelon. So I drew this alien girl with a watercolor bikini swimming in a summer drink, or watermelon bikini swimming in a summer drink, and she's an alien. I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. And I think I illustrated that with Copic markers, but I'm not really sure. I have that drawing somewhere, but I don't know. Just a ton of drawings. I think there's like some painting concepts in here, some My Hero Academia fan art. This, I think those two are OCs of someone from my Discord. I don't remember who came up with them, but they're really cool. They're like conjoined twins. And I asked for permission to draw them, and I thought they were really cool. Some more My Hero Academia fan art, and some studies in gouache. This is like a hand and a face. Nothing too crazy. A cute stamp that I bought at a very overpriced stationery store. And this is like, I came up with this character because I thought like, okay, I want to draw. I didn't really know what to draw, so I thought, okay, come up with like a character that is kind of weird but also kind of cute. So I drew this alien in a swimsuit with a sweater on her way to the beach in roller skates, and she has a ton of eyes and a cute beanie, because that's the most random thing I could come up with on the spot, I guess. Then I have some Posca pen sketches and something with like a greenish brush pen, I think. I think it's this one. This one's kind of cool. I bought this at Miniso, and it's actually water activatable. So yeah, I think these are kind of cool. They're fun. I should draw with these more. This is some gouache swatches and more of the Skater Girl, but with a skirt here, and then another quick sketch of her. Very rough, everything. And then this is where I got my new gouache in Germany, like the Schminke gouache, and I did some small test paintings with it, like Dragon Girls, just to see how it works, and I really liked it. Then I drew a dog here, and some smaller painting concepts that never really turned into anything, more random stuff. Some brush pen drawings with one of my favorite like orange ink brush pens, and a blank page. I don't know why it's blank, but it's blank. Okay. I don't know, my sketchbooks are so weird sometimes, like I don't even know what I was thinking. Then we got a thick lip girl. Yeah, this face is kind of weird. Then we have another attempt to incorporate more animals into my art. I feel like it just looks really stiff for some reason. I don't know. This girl sitting on a tree branch with a bird, and there's another bird flying towards her. And then we have some more watercolor stuff. I kind of like the colors I used in this with like the pink line art and the kind of peachy, blondish, orangish hair. I don't know. It's just something about that color combination that I really like. Then we got some more kitsune masks, because I definitely didn't draw enough of those. Like, yeah, not that many in that sketchbook so far. Then we have some post studies for a drawing that I did of the alien robot exorcist girl. I actually forgot to add like highlights into this one, so I might just do that right now actually. Alright, that's already looking much better. Okay, let's continue. So right here, I have some, I don't know what these are. I don't remember drawing these. I think they don't even show up on camera that well because the pencil is so light. It's kind of like skeleton people. I don't know what those were for. But here's like a more or less creepy drawing. Someone like lying on their bed, head kind of hanging off, and there's just some creepy stuff like the monster under your bed kind of thing. So I think I did these with like ink pens and some watercolor. Then I really like this spread. I don't know why. It's like one line, I think they're called contour drawings. I drew tiny poses of like people doing warm-up exercises from sports with just one line in ballpoint pen, and I thought they're kind of cute. And then I did some hands, took some notes, and then I drew some of the items I had on my desk with one line. So like my hole puncher, my mini radio, like a notebook and stuff, my phone, and yeah, that's that. And then I kind of went crazy with contour drawing faces here. I don't know, something about the spread is just kind of fun because I never really do these kinds of things. Here we have some Alice in Wonderland inspired stuff, kind of like a Queen of Hearts inspired outfit, and I really like the idea of like her dress being so long that it like hangs off somewhere. Wherever she's sitting, maybe she's just sitting on air and her dress is like drooping down. I don't know. But I kind of like the sort of heart-shaped bun, and then the Cheshire Cat, and just some random writing. I don't know what I wrote there. I think just something that was on my mind. I do that a lot, where I just start writing something for no reason, because I just want to have a space to write in. Then I just grab my sketchbook and put it there, and I guess that's that. Looks so artsy, I know. Then we have some painting concepts with masks, because I love drawing masks, you guys know. Like a super dry tag, because I bought a hoodie. Some more My Hero Academia fan art. I really like those. And this was like a Uniqlo clothing tag, because they had like a manga collection with a bunch of manga themed t-shirts, and I bought one with Bakugo on it. Then there's a redraw of a really old drawing I did a pretty long time ago. I think I also made a video on this. I think it was my old, like my first sketchbook tour. Like the tour of my very first sketchbook that I ever filled. And then I redrew one of the drawings that wasn't there, which is this one. And here we have some acrylic charm ideas, I guess, and witch and some perspective stuff. Nothing too interesting. Another painting concept that I never I guess executed. This is like the kitsune girl that I draw sometimes, just sitting in a shrine or something, reading a book. And we have Gouache Study here, and if you look closely you can see that there's a post-it here because I drew something there, but I still needed space for the face on the paper because I drew too big, so I just painted over it. And if you flip this up, you can see a hidden drawing. Wow. That's totally random. Like, you know, I make it so difficult for myself. I could have just turn the page and like redraw on the sketch, but it was so lazy that I just decided to like draw it over the whole thing. Then we got a deer again. I don't know, I feel like whenever I try to like draw more animals, I just draw deer for no reason, and then I don't really get anywhere. Here's some small fan art for Seiki K. It's kind of a funny anime. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it or read the manga, but it's good. Here, some random like girls with blue hair and stuff, looking kind of cute. Oh my gosh, help me struggling with math. That is my permanent mood. Then I kind of drew myself because I was really tired. Like I had work to do and I was procrastinating, and then I drew myself just trying to like fall asleep, I guess. I don't know. Kind of weird, kind of cute. We have a very full spread of this is some drawings I did based off of Sammy's cosplay on Instagram, who did some cosplays for the 7 Deadly Sins and My Hero Academia, and I thought those were really cute, so I drew those, and I think that was a Princess Peach one. So yeah, check her out if you like cosplays, they're really good. Here's a page where I drew all of the OCs, or like characters that I have that I like draw more than once, I guess, reoccurring characters. So we can see Ceres, who is an alien that I came up with some time ago. Here's the that word, oh god, that's a the rollerblade girl with the weenie and the mini eyes. Here are the two sassy girls. We have Amanda Amethyst. We have the alien robot exorcist girl. I need to find better names for my characters, oh gosh. Then we have Twinkle from Twinkle's Space Adventure, who's like in the same story as Ceres, and then we have Celia, who's also in that story. We have the 3 Vision Girls, who are also on the cover of the sketchbook. And we have Kitsune Girl, because she has to be there, of course. And we have Iva from my comic, and then there's also Kiro here, and Amira, and that random demon girl that I seem to draw all the time. It's kind of like that standard drawing that I have. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but when you're just like whipping out a piece of paper and you're like, oh, I need to draw something really quick, do you also have like that one generic face or something that you always draw? Because I always draw like a demon girl with 2 tiny horns, bangs, and short hair. It's always the same. Then I have me being excited about K-12 by Melanie Martinez, because when that album came out, I listened to it nonstop. Then we have some like inky stuff. Thought that one was kind of cool. And then here I tested out the water-soluble graphite pencils that I also did a video on this spread, so if you're interested about those, you can check that out. Then this is a drawing of like a train thing. I did this with watercolor. I thought it's kind of cute, but I'm like not 100% happy with it. There's a couple of things in here that I would like to change or like redraw sometime. And here is the character Kana that I came up with, who I also designed some more in a live stream from, was it 2 weeks ago? I think so. I really like her, and I'm gonna make like a 4-panel comic kind of thing on her. And yeah, that's really fun. I'm super excited for it. And the people from the live stream also helped me pick a name for her, because I'm really bad at picking names, as you can tell, because most of my characters' names are just like alien robot exorcist girl, rollerblade alien with many eyes. I'm not that creative with names. Or like most of my characters just don't have names, because I'm just like, I don't know what to name them, so I like to ask other people. Then I drew my dog as a sumo fighter, because why not? Then here's some concepts for this Inktober that I have, because I'm drawing like the 7 Deadly Sins as demons, and that one was like my concept sheet for Lust. Here is Mint Chocolate Girl, just because like her hair is minty and she has like some brown stuff there with the choker and stuff. Then I have some, I guess they're kind of contour drawings. I did those with like a fat black pen. And another concept sheet for grade for this Inktober. Also painted that one already. And some reference drawing with the help of good old Pinterest. Then I got a redraw from like the drawing that I did in my very first YouTube video. I'll also post a video on this sometime soon. I just kind of forgot that I still had the footage of that, so I need to edit that and upload that, but yeah. And here's, oh gosh, math notes? Why are there math notes in here? I don't remember doing that, but math, I struggle so much with it. And here's a cute postcard that was gifted to me. It says, "Das ist keine Unordnung, hier liegen nur überall Ideen herum," which kind of means like, this isn't messy, it's just ideas lying around everywhere. So I thought that was really, really cute. Here are some polka fusions I drew also for a video that I haven't uploaded yet because I'm bad at uploading my videos. Oh god, there's so much like coming up. Maybe when you're watching the sketchbook tour, all these videos are already out, but as of the point in time where I'm filming this, they're not, so maybe this is kind of weird, but like, let's just pretend that that didn't happen. Here's the like ramen girl that I drew. I thought that that was kind of a funny idea to just do like a reverse ramen, where the bowl is eating the ramen and you're not eating the ramen, like the face is like the ramen and it's like reverse. I thought I was being smart, don't judge me. Here is more Inktober stuff, because I had only 7 concepts to come up with. I didn't take like one sketchbook just for Inktober, and I decided to just do it all in my regular sketchbook. So here we have like my concept for Wrath, and here's Envy and Pride. That was also like one idea I had for Pride. And here are my sketches from my Japan trip to Kyoto. So I drew this like fox kind of person with my orange brush pen, some masks, here's some stamps I got, some landscape, life drawing stuff, some more masks, and a small otori. And here we have more really random sketches. I don't know what to say about a lot of this stuff. I don't know. Some of these things, there's just not a lot to talk about. There's like this koi girl and some more poses, dynamic stuff, or trying to be more dynamic at least. More My Hero Academia fan art because I freaking love My Hero Academia. And here's the stuff that I did on the live stream for my character Kana, trying to develop her story a bit more. And yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. I had a good time figuring out some more stuff about this character with the help of the live chat. Here's an Inktober drawing that isn't really part of my Inktober series. I just felt like doing something outside of the stuff that I'm actually doing for Inktober. So this isn't officially like my Inktober art, but it kind of is. So I did this with a fountain pen and some black ink, and I like how she turned out. She's a cute witch. More Kana stuff, like a marker illustration of her. I don't know if those are gonna be like her final colors. It's just like an idea, I guess. And then we're already coming close to the end, so here are more Kana concepts for like the first comic page. So I thought like 4 panels for a short story would be fitting, but I still have to illustrate this digitally. And this is the last page. So I drew Iva, the roller skate girl, and Kana here sitting together, just chatting, and it says goodbye, sketchbook number 9. So this is the end of my 9th sketchbook. It was a really fun sketchbook for me. A lot of things in here didn't go as planned. I had some goals for it that I didn't really follow. I thought like, oh, more perspective, more animals. I didn't really follow through with that. But I feel like I still learned a lot, especially with working more with line art, because I kind of stopped using line art for a long time, and I kind of got back into it with this one. And in my current sketchbook, all I do is like inked stuff, so I guess that's sort of an evolution here. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have much more to say about this, so I guess thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more of my art, you can follow me on Instagram. If you want to see my upcoming videos and upcoming sketchbook tours and stuff, you can subscribe, just so you don't miss any of the future videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!